Polyvance's 6076 bumper stabilizer helps you ease disassembly, repair, and assembly operations on today's large multi-piece bumpers. The bumper stabilizer easily mounts to one of your shop's existing scissor stands. This video will show you the assembly process for this product. The assembly process for the bumper stabilizer is quite simple, but the first few steps can be made easier with the help of an extra person. This video is for the earlier version of our product with two-piece vertical supports. Later versions have single-piece vertical supports, making the assembly process even easier. The bumper stabilizer comes with all of the tubing and hardware required to attach it to one of your shop's existing scissor stands. First, remove one of the pivot bolts holding the two parts of the scissor stand together. You will replace this bolt with a 3-inch long hex bolt supplied with the bumper stabilizer. Insert the 3-inch long bolt with a washer through one of the vertical supports and through the pivot, sandwiching the support between the two scissor stand parts. Then secure it to the scissor stand with the supplied U-bolts using 2 of the 1/4-inch nuts and washers. Install the other vertical support the same way. Secure it to the scissor stand the same way with the U-bolt. Secure the pivot bolt with a supplied nylock nut. If you have the two-piece vertical supports, note the small holes in the support and align the hole to the back, away from the work area. Insert the vertical over the sleeve and tap it all the way down with a hammer if necessary. Secure the vertical to the support with the supplied self-tapping sheet metal screws and a power screwdriver. If you have the one-piece vertical supports, this step is not necessary. Insert the crossbar supports into each of the vertical supports and tap them down all of the way with a hammer if necessary. Finally, secure them with the self-tapping screws. Now that the vertical supports are installed, it's time to attach the crossbar. Slide 1/2 of the crossbar into the verticals like this and let them hang. Put one slider on each side with the T-bolt facing up, then slide the two halves of the crossbar together. You should have 2 sliders on the crossbar in between the 2 vertical supports as shown. Again, secure the entire length of the crossbar with another self-tapping sheet metal screw. Center the crossbar between the 2 vertical supports and secure it with the supplied 1-inch long hex bolts. Slide the remaining 4 sliders onto the ends of the crossbar with the T-bolts facing up and the bungee anchors facing down. When you are finished, the completed stand should look like this. Hang the supplied adjustable bungee cords into the sliders so they're ready to support the bumper. You can also store any unused bungee cords at the back of the vertical supports like this. Finally, to support the bumpers, use a piece of plywood or a Polyvance bumper mate covered with a small moving pad to protect the bumper's paint. Watch our bumper stabilizer marketing and use videos to learn more about how to use it to support today's large, flimsy, and multi-piece bumpers. The 6076 bumper stabilizer is another innovation brought to you by Polyvance, the plastic repair and refinishing experts since 1981.